Anguttara Nikāya, the Numerical Discourses. Introduction to a new translation of Anguttara Nikāya. In the vast library of Buddhist scriptures, the Anguttara Nikāya, also known as the Numerical Discourses of Lord Buddha, holds a unique and indispensable position. Among the other collections of discourses, namely the Digha Nikāya, Majjhima Nikāya, Saṃyutta Nikāya, and the Khuddaka Nikāya. Beyond its historical, social, and cultural significance, the thousands of Pali Suttas found within this collection serve as profound guides within the Buddhist path of training, the Patipada. Here you find how this sacred collection of discourses unfolds the step-by-step guide and clearly delineated teachings of the Buddha, guiding avid meditators towards the ultimate goal, the cessation of suffering, Nibbana. This new translation of the Anguttara Nikāya ventures beyond the traditional scholarly and academic approach. To this end, it pays especial attention to the contextual elements, often not considered or neglected, if not completely ignored. I have attempted to reach beyond the limitations of word-for-word translation methods, reaching into the realms of human interaction and emotion found abundantly within the teachings given by the Lord Buddha and the Ariyasāvakas, his Arahant Noble Disciples. Although I first began reciting the Anguttara Nikāya's books 1 and 2 almost 5 years ago, however, I soon realized how my efforts in retouching the available translations as I proceeded with the narrations were neither going to be adequate nor fair to the Dhamma, which I have been doing my very best to try and preserve for posterity. What this means, therefore, is that throughout this noble endeavor, my intention has been not merely to narrate these treasure troves of suttas, but to meticulously retranslate and recite them one by one, delving into the therapeutic, social, systemic, individual, emotional, and psychological elements often overlooked in other English translations. Within these discourses, I have worked to reveal the masterful pedagogical tools employed by Lord Buddha and his noble disciples, fostering a deeper understanding of the transformative dialogues between teacher and student. We must remember how the Dhamma thrives amidst the human relational arena, given the outcome of spiritual maturity and transformation seen in those who came to listen to the great teacher. The translation here, therefore, strives to illuminate the human elements embedded within these interactions, emphasizing the compassionate guidance provided by the Lord Buddha and his chief disciples in their role of unequaled spiritual mentors. In contrast to prevalent translation practices, this rendition painstakingly reattaches and reweaves back together each sutta, ensuring that no individual section is omitted or replaced by ellipses. After all, Lord Buddha never employed such shortcuts at the expense of removing the repetitive and drill-like formula often employed by the teacher himself to truly help the listener in their practice of deepening into samadhi, whereby, with fervency and solid resolution, the destruction of the thick walls of ignorance is to be expected, where one penetrates through with wisdom. Needless to say, therefore, the unfortunate modern tendency to omit entire sections of suttas while translating, in addition to being disrespectful, it also compromises the integrity of these noble teachings, a disservice indeed to the profound wisdom passed down to us by Lord Buddha himself. Therefore, careful attention must be given not only to the translation, but also to the very method one engages with these discourses, whether through reading, listening, recollecting, pondering, or meditating over them. They are not mere historical relics. Rather, they are timeless guides leading countless individuals, despite their temporal distance, to the same realization achieved by Lord Buddha and his noble disciples nearly 2,600 years ago. May this new translation of these beautiful suttas instill peace, appreciation, and purpose in those who come in contact with it, by rekindling a sense of urgency, saṃvega, within the heart of the reader. As countless practitioners before have discovered, from those very first who sat at the feet of Lord Buddha himself, listening to these words he uttered first hand and directly in his presence and from his own lips, may the faith in your heart deepen, guiding you to make the most of this rare human birth and facilitating the journey towards true release, which is genuine freedom from suffering, culminating in perfect awakening, nibbana, here within this very lifetime. Diteva Dhamme. Signed, Bhikkhu Candana, Los Angeles, California. Buddhist era 2567, 2024. Common Era.